Welcome to your practice. My name is Gwen. It's going to be a nice short practice today. So get yourself comfortable on your mat or on your rug, your living room floor, your bedroom floor. Find a space. We're going to do a somatic pigeon. The targeted area will be the piriformis, the sacrum, all the way down. You'll feel a little bit everywhere, maybe all the way into your QL and your upper back, maybe your shoulders. So to start, you might want to have something to elevate you. So grab yourself a blanket. Go ahead and fold it about like this. And then you can roll it, just to give it a little bit more height. Place it on the mat right at the top. Then to come into pigeon, have yourself down on the floor, and you can start with your feet together in like a cobbler pose, this Baddha Konasana pose, where your soles of your feet are together-ish. And then you can go ahead and take that back leg. So I have my left leg closest to the, if you have a bolster, use a bolster. If you have a blanket, use a blanket. I'm going to use a blanket today. And then take the right leg, so the back leg back. You're going to place that front foot onto that thigh. If that's not accessible to you today, if it's not available to you today, you can do this whole scenario with the foot on the thigh when you're down, and it might be a little easier for you. So here we go. You have your hands just in front of your shoulders. The elbows have a magnetic pull towards each other, towards the blanket. We're going to load the muscles now by bending the elbows. So feel the muscles. As you come down, tap your nose. Give a light little tap and notice where it taps. Feel the arms, the muscles, what muscles we're using to bring you up. We're going to do this 3 times. You come all the way down and you tap your nose. Tap it a little higher. So grow that spine just a little more. You might notice the foot onto the thigh a little bit more planted and rooted. Just like it's stamped right onto that thigh. This 3rd time you come down, place the cheek, the temple, or the ear down. Go ahead and take the forearms just out from the shoulders and let your sternum, the heart center, feel the blanket come on into it a little firmer. Close the eyes once you have the gist of what's going on here, so the lights can come on a little brighter on the inside. Notice the inhale and the exhale. Feel how well the body can surrender. This I surrender feeling right from temples to toes. Almost like the body is liquid and it's dissolving into your mat. It's just pouring into your mat now. Every exhale, a little heavier. Feel the lightness of the back body as you inhale. This broadening and widening. And as you exhale, a little heavier into the heart, the belly, the legs, the feet. Now we're going to load the muscles of the legs now. Bring some somatic squeeze and release of the legs here. So feel that foot on the thigh. On your next natural breath, go ahead and give a light little press of the thigh into the foot into the thigh. Feel the muscles wrapped around the hip, all the way through the back of the torso. And then release and relax all of those muscles. Notice how well they do so. Take some nice deep breaths. Feel the coolness seeping in, the warmth out. 2 more times like that. Inhale deeply and exhale smooth. Maybe an audible sigh this time. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Ah. Let's do that again. Take the foot into the thigh into the foot. Feel the muscles load. Feel them ignite. They fire right up. And then you relax and soften and melt into your mat. Notice how well the body does so here. Take those breaths. Notice how you can relax and soften. How well does the body do so? It's as important to come into this beautiful squeeze of the muscles as it is to relax and soften those same muscles. So this 3rd time now, feel all the muscles of the shoulders, the back body, the hips, the legs. Go ahead and give a light little squeeze of the foot into the thigh into the foot. Feel them ignite. And then soften, soften, soften. Just like dominoes. One muscle softens, and then the next, and then the next, as we breathe here together. Allow this time for the brain to integrate, to absorb, to repattern. Now I want you to bring your awareness onto that left baby toe edge of the foot. So the leg that's closest to the bolster or the blanket. Feel that baby toe edge of that foot. On the next natural breath, you're going to give that a light little press down into the mat. Feel the muscles of that outer edge, hip, piriformis, the side of the tush, ignite. And then notice how well they turn off and soften. The whole body softens here. Feel the coolness of that inhale, the belly rising. As you exhale, a little heavier here. One more breath. Enjoy that inhale, seeping in. And smooth exhale. Ah. Let's do that once again. Baby toe edge of that left foot. Go ahead and press it into the mat. Feel the muscles ignite. You might even notice the arms, the legs, the toes. And then soften, 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 soften. How well do you come out of that constriction? And one more time here. Baby toe edge, roots down. A light little press evenly. And then you soften all those muscles. How well do they do so? How is the body breathing here? Can you feel the back of the rib cage expand outward as you inhale? What are the highlighted areas in your body? Can you breathe into them? One more breath right here. On your next natural breath, go ahead and drag the hands down below the shoulders thereabouts. Wrap those elbows inward. Give a light little press into the heel of the hand, the thumb, the first finger. Feel the strength as you come up. Head's heavy, so it comes up last. And you're going to bring your back now to the bolster or your blanket. And look at your toes. Give them a little wriggle. Paddle the feet a little bit. And if you can bring the legs down in a light little drum roll. Massage the legs all the way down with light little squeezes and releases, wherever you can naturally go. Maybe the outer legs, the inner legs, the top of the knee, a light little massage, a little paddle of the feet. You can just gently come on over to the other side. I don't want to bring my back to you, so I'm going to bring my blanket all the way over to the bottom of my mat, which is now the top. Go ahead and take the feet to touch. Notice how that feels. Take a breath. The right leg is the closest to our mat this time, the blanket. Take the back leg. Feel and notice what this side's like. You can gently bring the foot into the thigh. Hands can come down. And remember, if this isn't accessible to you with the foot on the thigh, you can wait till you're down. It's much easier for the body that way. So the hands are framing the blanket. You're looking down and the elbows are magnetically drawn towards each other. And then slowly you bend those elbows and you feel the muscles of the chest, the back of the shoulder blades, the neck, and you give a light little tap. How slow can you go here? You're going to pick 3 different spots to tap the nose. So how about a little bit higher this time? Feel that back foot stamp onto that back thigh. It just makes a nice little imprint, like you're stamping into the sand. And this next time, this third time, a little higher maybe. And then the cheek, temple, or ear comes downward. And then you feel that weight of the chest, of the heart center. The arms can come at any comfortable place. I like to have my elbows directly in front of my shoulders so that they give a light little weight to the shoulders downward. They have a little traction of the shoulders to come down. So I get a little bit more space in between my shoulder blades. Then go ahead and close your eyes. Notice how the body is responding to this shape. Where's the targeted area in your body? It might be different for everyone. The targeted area, traditionally, typically in this pose, is right along the sacral spine. So this lower lumbar sacral spine in this area of the sacrum, the back of the hips, all the way down where the sciatic nerve runs through that piriformis muscle here on the side of the tush. You might feel it all down the thigh, the quadricep, or close to the outer knee. Wherever it is for you, breathe into that and feel and notice, can it relax every exhale just a wee bit more? Let yourself breathe here. Relax just a little bit more before we start. Notice how the body can melt and dissolve into the mat. Again, that liquid state. Notice your starting point here. And then now we're going to add a little food for thought here for the brain. So gently, a little press of the thigh into the foot. The foot stamps into that thigh. You load the muscles. And then you soften, 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 and how well can you do so? Breathe into your body. Notice the belly rise. The coolness of the breath. Relax the jaw. Let it slacken. And let's do that again. On your next natural breath, gently and softly, stamp that foot into the thigh. Feel the muscles switch on, and then feel those muscles turn off. And how well do they do so here today? Every day a new body, every moment a new body. How well are they reacting and softening right here? Breathe into that. One more nice deep inhale. Smooth exhale. On your next natural breath, press, 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 foot into thigh, thigh into foot. Feel and notice those muscles. And then soften, soften, soften. Jaw relaxes, shoulders, back of the pelvis, legs, all the way to those wee little toes, fingers. Maybe a natural sigh on your next exhale, like a ha, hum. One more breath here. Bring all your awareness into that right edge of the foot, the baby toe edge. And then go ahead and bring that edge from the heel to the baby toe into the mat. Feel the muscles ignite. Notice which ones come on in to help with this action. And then soften everywhere as you go ahead and relax. One more breath. Feel the breath in the back of the rib cage. And ha. One more time here. Feel that baby toe edge press. Feel the muscles of the side of that tush ignite, the leg, maybe all the way into the back of the rib cage. Where do you feel it today? And then can you feel all those muscles soften and turn right off? And how well do they do so? Maybe you feel this hum of the body. This beautiful somatic hum as we connect brain to muscle. As the body finds those new pathways, they start to embed as we relax. One more breath right here. Then go ahead and drag those hands right below the shoulders thereabouts. Go ahead and take the elbows towards each other. Give a light little press into the thumb, the first finger. Head heavy. You can lay on your back here. We're going to finish with laying on our back today. So go ahead and lay on your back with your eyes closed. Notice how it feels. You can lay here for as long as you like. Notice the hum all the way from the heels to the calf, to the upper leg, to the sit bones. Feel the evenness on one side to the other. Lower spine to mid-back, shoulders broad and wide. Notice the neck to the back of the skull. Go ahead and give a little rock of the head from side to side. Let yourself stay here for as long as you like, or you can come up into a comfortable seated position by bending the knees. Taking one arm up and then rolling over to that arm and using it as a pillow. The other arm comes right in front of you, the hand. And from here, you're going to give a light little press with that hand into the floor. The other hand follows and walks towards you. Slowly, slowly bring all of that relaxation with you up into a comfortable seated position. Use the blanket right underneath the sit bones and elevate yourself. Here the feet can act as blocks right underneath the legs so that the knees are kind of downward, or the feet can come away from each other if you're comfortable, and then the knees come down from the hips. Hands on the thighs. Notice how you feel. Take a few breaths here, eyes closed. Feel that appreciation towards yourself. Go ahead and take the palms together in deep appreciation. Thumbs to the forehead in a light little bow. Honoring your inner wisdom here. Namaste.